Well, if you haven't figured it out, we are on the Erie Canal Trail in Camillus. Just waiting for the sun to come up. So yeah, we're gonna head westbound on the Camillus Trail, Erie Canal. Just waiting for better light. Kind of missed the blood moon that happened the other night, so kind of missed out on that. Nancy Brown Wildlife Sanctuary is right there, and it looked like from some of the research I did was the Camillus actually reconstructed this part of the canal, and there's a viaduct on it along the way, which we plan on getting to, plus some today. So yeah, just waiting on better light. Again, I stayed down here in the area, that's why I'm here so early. But then again, it's almost 7 in the morning, because, you know, we got to screw with our clock. So now my biological clock and everything else is all screwed up. So here it's almost 7, and it's still this dark out. So, where, you know, before we screwed with the clocks, the sun was up at 6. You know, it's an hour from what it was. Because right now it would be 5:53. But no, I can't wait until they abolish that. Here's where they constructed it. Signs about dogs. Paws and rigid. So this part was reconstructed by the Camillus. Nancy Brown Wildlife Sanctuary building. I see a bunch of benches along the way here, so I guess it could get interesting. I know the draw of the place is the rebuilt, and this is a rebuilt viaduct over a creek, which the name escapes me. And it's about 53 degrees right now compared to last time. Looks like there's another trail might be over there. Again, we'll check this out on B-roll on the way back. So there's a little mom and pop motel, I want to say. Motel, not a hotel, it's a motel. Nice little place to stay at. I forget the name of that too. So, there are places to stay around. At least until camping opens up. Well, at least the weather is now cooperating, and we're pretty much for the foreseeable future done with the cold snaps. I mean, it's gonna get down to the 30s a couple times and 20s at night, but that's normal. These 18-degree days and 0-degree nights are not pleasant. But now that we're in mid-March, power line crossing here. Oh, I was wrong. It's not a power line crossing. I assumed it was for the power pole. Gas line. Yeah. This is where the gas line crosses. See the power pole over there? I thought it was a power line crossing. It's not. I'm an outdoors guy. Why should I know what utilities are? What? Oh. It's hard to see. It's from here. It's just an object. Oh, there's fish in here. If I hear the water go glug. Yep, like that. Of course, it's a village, so we're tucked in behind all these residences. I like the fact that this actually has benches. It does have a small town park feel, but you know, really not much to see if you're sitting at that bench. Because what you're looking at is, oh, Susie washing her dishes. Something moving in the woods. I'm trying to pinpoint it. Well, it looks like it's only a short section that has the houses across the way there. Oh, we got a marsh coming up too. Huh. The moon's still hanging out. It's behind these trees. Yeah, spring is certainly in the air. You can kind of smell it. Oh. Oh, the dogs are barking. Not the dogs, the ducks. I believe you can still kayak in this. They did some clear cutting right here for some reason. So I originally turned on. They took everything out. There's like a little kiosk or something over here. I see something of interest coming up ahead. It might be our viaduct. Because it looks significant. I could already see it. And it's still a little over a quarter-mile away. I'll try to show you, but still, the light level is still too low for the camera. Oh yeah, that's got to be the viaduct. So what was this all clear cut? These trees look like they were decent. Huh. Even on this side, they're clear cut. You got this little shack here. Hey, it's got a name. The shack has a name. Oh, no it isn't. Okay, so we went half a mile. So from the shack to the road's half a mile. Okay, Debo Road's only 1.5 miles, so to get to the Debo Road, it's about 2 miles from parking lot, and I'm guessing that's what the other parking lot is. Again, nice little shack here to hang out in. The caddy shack. Holy crap, did that just give your age away? No, but that's equally, let's change the subject, shall we? I bet you it'd be a good place to watch the sunrise too. It definitely gets used a lot. I mean, you can see where it's painted and the paint wore out from the use. Nice little place though. I'm glad they got benches. This is the way the trail, the whole trail should be. Every mile or two, have a place to sit down. I know the next section, eastbound out of Utica, it's gonna be a tough one. It's better than 3 miles straight, no stop. So we've been lucky so far where we have stops along the way. As I said, I got the equipment, so. And then after that part, it's a road drive, which I don't even think I'm going to show you that. I think the road drive is 7 miles, so that's the only downside about this part of the trail. I'm only focused on this and not the road drives, because why? For sure, it's got a nice little small town park feel to it. Definitely a popular trail because I got somebody coming up from behind, somebody coming up from ahead now. And some of the benches actually have these, what looks like tables next to them. So you can just come down, sit down, have a cup of coffee. What is that a plane? It doesn't make sense to me for some reason that a plane would be. Huh. I don't know. It looks like it's going up into space. And that did not come from the Syracuse International Airport, because that's off into the woods over here. It's... Huh. And it's going straight up. I hate to be the passengers on that. Passengers become astronauts. Oh boy. Yeah, at least it's going up and not down. Okay, I think I understand logic now. Probably because it's coming out of the east. It just made it look like it was coming up. This is another one down here coming out. Coming out. Yeah. Coming out. Oh, that one even looks worse. What is going on? My brain's starting to hurt trying to figure stuff out. It's too early for this. Yeah, the viaduct's right here. As I said, this is the main part of the trail, the main attraction. I see a road up ahead. I don't think it's Devo Road, definitely not. So, I believe there's parking at this road too. I'm gonna say a mile. We're a mile from where I'm parked now to this point. Got a lot of benches. What's down there? Oh, this is a park. This is the site of an Erie Canal Clinton's Ditch 1820 aqueduct and lock. All the information on there. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. Definitely a nice little park here. Watch out for this. Oh. Oh. So there would have been a general store located in here somewhere. Oh. There might be a trail down below here. I want to show you where we are if nobody's up here. I didn't do that first because I had somebody coming up on me, so. Yeah, they're actively cutting trees down. Alright, we're good. When I zoom in, you can see the person I had to avoid. Anyway, there's like a dock there, and the viaduct's right here. A bunch of benches, and they're actively currently cutting these trees down. Huh. Yeah, this is worth an investigation. Alright, I guess I could show you the whole thing. It's in big enough text so I don't have to squint to look at the viewfinder. Oh, got a person coming. Well, let's go down here. This looks like a trail down here. So I don't know why this would be down here if it's not a trail. I'm going to try to get down there and see this good viaduct. Wood Creek, I think it's called. Maybe this will tell us. You're here. Oh, okay, so this would have been... Oh. There would have been a building up here, okay. And this is where the tunnel would be. There's a sign down there, so we can go down there. You're staying at the foot of Clinton's Ditch, lock number 58, 1820. We are showing a photo of the ditch and lock number 20 as an example of what the ditch looks like, 6 foot lift. Cast iron straps were used to hold limestone blocks together. Holes were drilled in the edge of adjacent limestone blocks and molten lead was poured to hold the straps in place. So we're going to see this. Let me step over here. So this is where that would have been. I'm guessing that's where the store would have been, and whatever building was over here would have been. So we're walking through that limestone tunnel right now. And you are here. You're standing at the head of Lock 58, which was constructed in 1820 on the Grand Central Clinton's Ditch. This lock lifted canal boats 11 feet to the north over a 120-foot aqueduct. The Clinton's Ditch abutment across 9 Mile Creek. Okay, 9 Mile Creek is the only surviving abutment in New York State. 9 Mile Creek. Can't really see it from here. Yeah, it's not much to see around here. A little bit of history though. History's always interesting. Again, maybe there's another side chute up here close to it, because I know there's got to be a place where you could actually see the viaduct itself from ground level. Hey, the sun's out. Alright, continuing on. I got a lot to see. This is gonna definitely be a long section of trail. Look at all these benches. As I said at the beginning when it was still dark out, I'm pretty sure they still navigate this waterway. This might be what it's for. Maybe Nancy Brown's Wildlife Sanctuary has those inside that building that you can kayak up and down. This may be a load offloading place. Again, the village or town rebuilt this viaduct and filled it with water. So this is in courtesy of Camillus. And that's the building in the road down there. Clearly. So, about a mile. To get to this point. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, you might be able to see the whole thing on the other side of the. Here we go. The viaduct for the Erie Canal over 9 Mile Creek. And lots of plaques, lots to see for those that are in the history of the Erie Canal. Memory for the people that helped reconstruct it. There's a little park down there to explore it. Even better. Looks like there might be a park on the other side too. How do you get over there? You got benches on the other side. Probably some kind of water valves. See now here, it looks like something would have crossed over there because there's like a right-of-way looking kind of thing right there. Gotta look down 9 Mile Creek. Huh? Okay. Rewatering 9 Mile Creek. This is what it looked like before they reconstructed the viaduct. So I believe that would be right in here. I wish there was a date on here for when they redid that. There is online, but there's the dates. Looks like 2010, 2011. The state always has their state signs. This one hasn't been replaced yet. It still says Patterson as governor. Oh no. Oh, that guy. Anybody knows Governor Patterson? He put me in a world of hurt. Because I was working for the state then. What's that called? Deferred time. If you work a certain hours, you got deferred time, but they'll pay it back to you in a year or two. Anyway, it looks like if the canal gets too full, the water runs off there. Yeah. More information. Oh, is that a camera looking at me? Hello, camera. How's that sunlight in your eyes? You like my camera? No, your camera might be a little bit better. Rebuilding 9 Mile Creek Aqueduct. Again, it goes to the 1917. This is about the same thing we've seen over there, except it's rebuilt now. Oh, that's nice. National Park Service. I don't think we had upstate New York had National Park Service. The Adirondacks, I don't think it's a National Park Service. I think that's all still considered a state park. See, this goes to 2008. More benches. Let's go down below and look at it, shall we? You know what I haven't heard today compared to last time? Freight train horns. Whoa, still windy. Oh wow, look at this. This is going to be a nice shot. You're laughing, you see the ice coming out from the leaks. Yeah, the leaks. Now remember, they rebuilt all the wood structure. So that wood structure would not be there if they didn't rebuild it. So they put all that effort into restoring it. It's pretty impressive. And they of course refabbed the stonework. It's hard to believe there's a general store in the area. But I guess it makes sense if you're traveling the canal, because you gotta remember that was way back when. Yeah, there may be no houses out here, or no village, or no town, but maybe the general store is obviously for the canal. Devo Road, 1 mile. So another mile to go. As it says right on the bottom of the camera. Okay, restoration of 9 Mile Creek Aqueduct. Oh yeah, it shows you the pictures that they had to do it. That's what it would look like today if they didn't restore it. This is where the wood framing is. Just done restoring that. Again, a lot to see and read here. Here are the dates. This is the only restored navigational aqueduct in New York State of the original 32 aqueducts constructed on the Erie Canal. First enlargement, 1832-1860. 31 aqueduct trunks were made of wood. The remaining aqueduct trunk located in Rochester, New York was constructed of limestone blocks due to the fact that the Genesee River overflowed its bank yearly. July 2008, request for bids. August 19, 2008, 4 bids were opened. September 15th, 2008, pre-construction meeting. It actually went along pretty fast. September 18th, 2008, aqueduct construction began. September 30th, excavation complete. February 12th, 2009, something about timber trunks. April 6, 2009. Vector Construction starts laying main support timbers. It's getting busy. July 16, 2009. Earthen dams were removed. Water starts to fill. Liz Beebe paddles first boat over the aqueduct since it was abandoned in 1917. August 15, 2009 at 10:32 a.m. First 2 passenger boats on the Ontario and Camillus Erie crossed over the restored aqueduct. May 22nd, 2010. Official dedication and completion. More aqueduct being built. I'm going to take a break because we got direction traffic in both directions, so. We got stonework along the outer edge of this outer corner. It's convenient. Then this is where the other parking lot would be. I got a historic sign coming up. I don't know how you get over to that area though. That must be a separate kind of park. There is a country club around here. It might be their property. Clearly it doesn't get used as much as the canal trail over here does. There's a sign in the middle of the... Interesting. the official historic sign. Parking lot up top there. Look at the size of the dog pot. That's how busy the trail is. Because usually the small little things hooked to a post, but that one's a freaking trash can. Hey! Mileage. So I think we're right here. I don't know, it doesn't say you are here, it just says 9 Mile Creek Aqueduct. I'm guessing we're there. And the Sim Store Museum's right here. Okay, 1 mile. 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile. So this part looks like it's going to be a 2 mile. And whatever's on the other side, it looks like it's 3 miles. Yeah, right here it's faded out. Trail 3, 2 miles. Trail 4, Trail 5, 1 mile. There's other trails here. That's what's going on. So it's not just the canal trail here. There's other trails here. Oh, I have to look into that. So why would there be 5 trails? Again, you gotta read some of the stuff. Well, that's good to know. This is something you'd have to imagine. Go back in time 100 years. Imagine canal boats. Imagine this all the way to Syracuse. This is probably what it would have looked like. Other than modern day traffic and bridges. I'm sure if you knew you'd cross this aqueduct, you're only a few miles from Syracuse on a canal boat. But that nothing happened bench is right here. So you want a good view down the canal, there you go. Interesting little spot of the section right here is you got the canal, and then you got the creek, which you can't see, but you can obviously see where the creek would be. And then you got the highway. I'm not sure what highway that is. There's so many highways in this area. It could be 695, it could be State Route 5, it could be State Route 31. I'm too lazy to pull the map up because I really don't care what highway it is. Just keep in fact that there's a highway over there. And I'm too lazy to pull the phone out to look up the number of it. Half mile to go. So we know we got trails over here. I have to look into that. What this trail is on the other side, and it looked like that back there listed 5 trails, but This must be a spot for your kayak. I'm guessing that's what that is. As I mentioned at the beginning, you can kayak from the video, from the where we started, probably to this museum. I found another trail. We'll have to come back and look at this up here. 12. This all says 12. The road's up there. That's the car trail. It's the same road to get to the parking lot down there we showed you at the viaduct. Yeah, just a little offshoot. I'm not sure what the 12's for. The canal's down here. Why? How did I not see that the first time I walked by? Why? You know those creepy things you talk about seeing in the forest? Yeah. There's another one. I saw that when I walked by it. So I'm pretty sure up here further will tell us. We'll hopefully have a trail map and tell us what's going on over here, because we clearly see there's a trail over there that ended at the viaduct. So the parking lot probably for these trails are up here coming up. And I mean, we're not that far from, well, there's that building on that other side, and across from that there's one on this side. The kayak landing, what looks like. And this. And right here is where the trail is. At first where was that angle? I was looking at this bench, and I caught a glimpse of that one up there. I'm like, oh, what's up there? Then I seen the caution tape and the clear path in, and that's what brought me in there. So there's something here, but there's no actual trail signage. So sketchy. Again, things you don't want to see in the forest. Anyhow, we're staying on the main canal trail today, and I'll investigate that further. See, again, I don't know until I show up. That's why we got to get out. You don't know what's going on until you get out, and then, hey, look at that. All of a sudden there's, I suspect there's 2, 3, 4 more trails out here, apparently. You got the one on the other side of the canal, and now you got this random one in the forest. For what? Oh, I almost saw the highway sign. It's behind the trees. I'm trying to see what road we're next to. It's a green sign, but there's so much forest cover I can't make out. Oh, Marcellus. Something Marcellus. Next right. Holy crap, we're almost to Marcellus? Wow, time flies. That's the point. What? Well, no wonder I can't see the sign. It's not all there. That's why I can't understand it. It's missing words pretty much. You see the first part, it says FR something, no U-turn, and it blanks out. So needless to say, there's parts of the sign missing. It just says Marcellus something PA. I wonder if it says park. Oh my god, I gotta see that sign on the other side, on that other trail. Next right, something maybe park, next right. And as I'm confused about the signs, people are wondering what the hell am I doing? Remember, they probably walk this trail every day. I don't. I'm lost and confused. Literally confused. Yeah, check it out. It's part of our trail. That car ran by up there at that time. Yeah, if you hear me pushing buttons right now, I'm taking screenshots. Wait, what? Where's the water going? Where's the water going? The spring is springing in the wrong direction. There must be a pipe under there. I see the flow water now. Yeah, there's like a pipe under there. If this is a loop trail, yeah, we'll hike it. We'll include this part. As I said, it looks like I'm doing this backwards, so. A brand new bench here. No, this is another trail, so yeah, it's tempting, but yeah, this is another trail. This will be a come back later visit. I'll give you a sneak peek of it. What's to come if I figure out what the trail is called. And now we're at number 9. Oh, don't mind the thumping. Okay, so this must be another kind of towpath then. It's obviously a man-made embankment. Again, we'll get into detail the next time if I figure out what's going on here. See, it's a man-made embankment here. Get another nice view of the canal. Alright, well, about another quarter mile to go to the end. I did say there's a lot to see here, and there's no disappointment. Today, guys, we're gonna play a game. Name that sign. What does this sign say? Getting there. Marcellus something next right. Like I said. Something car park. Come on, New York State. What you do there? What kind of quality materials is that? Again, I wish there was some information on that. But yeah, if you want to try to read that sign, you can come to visit in person. Let's just leave that at that. Now I'm guessing at this place we're going to end up as a trail map to correlate with the numbers. Oh, what state park had that? I think it was Green Lake State Park. Oh, I'm not 100% sure. I've been to too many state parks. There's a state park. No, it was not. Barron's.
Chameau Barrens or something. We had a map, and they had little markers, and you could see on the map that this marker indicated that this rock is this type and this tree is this type and this happened here. Kind of what looks like going on here. I'm sure at the place up here we'll have some kind of map that correlate with the markers along the trail. Yeah, whatever up here is significant because that's where everybody's coming from. I thought everybody would be going for that viaduct, but there's a lot more than I thought. So whatever's up here, this is where everybody's coming from. Oh, I see something coming up actually. Is that a bridge? Oh, beats me. Yeah, there's something coming up here. This might be the end of this section. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be another project. This is gonna be another adventure. And I bet you the boats are stored in that building, and they commute back and forth to the Nancy Brown Wildlife Sanctuary where we started this video. And this is the kayaking part where they could actually use the waterway. In fact, I see the boat right now. It's actually kind of big. We'll roll into this here shortly. So that's the kind of equipment they're using out here. I'm sure they give, not 100% sure, but I'm sure they give guided tours, like somebody could be on that boat and, yeah, this is constructed back in, you know, just like a guided tour. This is like a little village. Another 2 miles to Newport Road from here. Yeah, it's sketchy. Well, we're gonna do it here, folks. I'll go back to the vehicle, park in that parking lot, and see if I can't squeeze out another 2 miles today. As I said, push, push, push. So we'll explore that when we get back, because I don't know if it's a paying park or if you have to pay to get in, like a state park, or if it's free of charge. I don't know. And as you can hear, people are actively working in that section. So I figured I'd just go back this way. So thanks for coming along, and hope you liked the video. And there's another 2 mile section down on the Erie Canal Trail, westbound. And B-roll. Guess it's gonna see nothing but sun on the way back. Yay, the sun's out. It's actually warm. It's probably like 60 something right now, actually. I didn't look behind me for the last couple of minutes, and I heard something running behind me, but I didn't realize it was something running behind me. So this definitely must be a state park, because that kind of looks state parkish that went by, and we seen the sign at the viaduct. Oh no. Clear the way. Something really scary is coming. This one I hear. Oh, you know where they're going? Oh, you know, I'm trying to forget about work. When you work on a farm and farm tractors, and farm tractors go by, and you're trying to forget about your job. Kind of defeats the purpose. Here I am hiking the Erie Canal Trail, you know, in Camillus, and oh, nice day that we forget about work for once, and then they're probably going to where they were clear cutting all those trees on the other side of the aqueduct. I'm guessing. They had a brush trimmer in the back of that tractor. Again, you never know what you're going to see. Yeah, this is definitely a check out this trail in Camillus. Nancy Brown's Wildlife Sanctuary to the something store museum, I think it was. Clearly has a state park feel. So that sign that had Patterson on it. This is probably part of a state park that I know. Again, I don't know if the whole Erie Canal Trail is a state park or if it's just sections, because they advertise being it's a state trail, but I didn't know if the whole thing was a park. But clearly this section is. But unfortunately, at the time I knew this stuff was coming, because I could read the state plates, because I used to work for the state, so I don't know for sure if it was a state vehicle or not. You know, state and private. But it kind of looked like a state vehicle. Ah, we're going to be walking by them again anyway when we go through their work zone. That answer that question of it being state or not. The state vehicles have a little emblem on it behind a bunch of numbers, and those that work for the state know what I'm talking about. All sorts of tractors running out here today. The farmer's collecting his maple syrup. And the one that just passed us on the trail. Yeah, good thing we got our videos and pictures in there earlier. Another benefit of coming out early.